Alright, welcome back to part 2 of our Forsworn Demo run. So we are on upgrades. So we've got one upgrade token per character. And as you will see, Firebolt, for example, only takes one token to upgrade, which that will get us a second Firebolt, so we might do that. Zap only takes one, which is nice. Arcane Blades, one. Tier 3, it gets a shield per enemy hit. Pyroclasm, however, takes 2. And that presumably is because it is a higher rarity. So keep that in mind. It is harder to upgrade higher rarity spells. I assume they are also less likely to show up as upgrade options when you get a choosability event. Doesn't become 3 hits until tier 4. But, you know, this 2 damage upgrade is actually a 4 damage upgrade since it hits twice. Yeah, I wouldn't spend 2 tokens on that anyway. Arcane Shield upgrade is not a bad option. Phase Shift upgrade. Just 2 more shield for each nearby enemy. Purge is a good option as well, though probably not necessary. Portal cleanses a debuff when you go through. Not bad. As you can see, the ultimate takes 3 tokens. And we haven't actually looked at the ultimate on the mage, the different tiers of it. But as you can see, it goes from 1 damage 5 times, 2 damage and burn 5 times, 2 damage and burn 7 times, 3 damage and burn 7 times. Now, this seems like a huge deal because it's double the damage, but you gotta remember we're getting an extra, you know, up to 4 damage already from our Elemental Mastery, and then probably another 4 from the Monk's vulnerables, and so it's not actually that huge of a jump for us. It's just 10 more damage. Though it also does burn, which could be a big deal. Now that I'm thinking about it. Those abilities that, like Heart Strike on the Monk, that do more damage, or no, that's Bleed. But abilities that, like, benefit from each stack of burn could combo really well with the Mage's ultimate for sure, if you get it to tier 2. But yeah, I don't think it's a big deal for us. Getting it to 7 times would be great. But not happening. So I think it's Arcane Shield or Arcane Blades or Firebolt. I think an extra 6 damage on Firebolt is pretty good, and it's actually more than 6 damage. Because again, the Elemental Mastery and the vulnerable upgrades or increases. So let's do that. On the Monk, upgrading Spirit Punch would be a good option. That makes it do 2 vulnerable. and an extra from 7 to 10, so an extra 3 damage. Double kick would be going from 3 times 2 to 5 times 2. And also, if killed, reduce the cooldown by 1. Reverberate, however, is probably a better option, because that makes it give us 4 shield as well. Exploding kick. That takes 3 tokens to upgrade. That's crazy. Reverberate takes 3 as well, so that's out of the equation. Windwalker. Oh, Windwalker. Right. I really want to get that to tier 4, because then it becomes for everybody. I think we'll probably do Windwalker. Then we can finally find out what evasion does. Oh, right. Key Blast. If you can get that upgraded in, like, an ability event, definitely worth it, because as you can see, it goes from about 7 damage to about 13. Big upgrade, and from 1 vulnerable to 3 vulnerable. Also a big upgrade. Because remember, we can save up and shoot off like 3 to 4 of these on our big damage turn. So that's 3 to 4 times 2 more vulnerables. But yeah, let's upgrade Windwalker. That's a big increase, and hopefully we can get 1 more, because that would be a huge, gigantic increase. Paladin, last, possibly least. Challenge, Aegis. Aegis wouldn't be bad. Avenging Wrath. I was afraid of that. Holy Wrath and Avenging Wrath both take 2 tokens, so that would be what I would most have wanted to upgrade so that we get our AP or our blind. Well, that's a bummer. We'll probably go for Zealous Strikes, since that gives us 1 more health per hit and 1 more damage per hit. Holy Shock, Inflicting Burn wouldn't be bad, since we now have some stuff that combos with that. Getting 5 shield off of Light Slash. It's also not bad. But if we can get 1 more upgrade on Zealous Strikes after this, then it goes down to 2 action points. Although if we can get 1 more upgrade on Light Slash after this, then it becomes much more damage, and much more shield, and 10 ultimate charge. Yeah, I think either of those are good. Why don't we just go with Light Slash? We use that so often. I kind of regret that switch we got. Yeah, because it's... The shield isn't always going to be useful, so... yeah, I should have gone with Zealous Strikes, I think. But too late now. Alright, we got another mysterious event. Faint otherworldly glow beckons you to a secluded clearing where an ancient figure draped in flowing shimmering robes sits cross-legged atop a glowing rune circle. The enchanter's eyes are like twin galaxies, and their voice echoes in your mind before they even speak aloud. Ah, travelers, I sense potential within you, power waiting to be refined. Step into my circle, and I shall weave my magic into your very being. The choice, however, is yours. Shall I focus my craft on a single gift of yours, or let fate guide my hand? The air hums with arcane energy, crackling with untold possibilities. So we can get a single gift, upgrade one random ability, or upgrade a random ability for each hero, or less than triple the cost. And I will definitely do that. Okay, so the wizard got Arcane Shield upgraded. That's fine. Monk got Reverberate upgraded. Heck yeah. And Paladin got Light Slash upgraded to Tier 4. Okay. Obviously, I would have preferred that some higher rarity stuff got upgraded, but... I mean, 85 gold to upgrade 3 abilities? I'm not going to argue. You choose one ability, and the enchanter nods approval. That's not what I chose, actually. They trace intricate patterns in the air, and you feel the chosen power resonate and grow stronger. Okay, so we can either rest or we can battle. I'm obviously going to battle. Rest is for the weak. Oh my god, what is this? An abomination and a lich. Have I made a mistake? This is a very small area in which to fight an abomination and a death knight. Toxic Sludge, unpurgeable if not attacked this turn. Gain 2 charges of Toxic Sludge. When attacked, remove all charges of sludge and deal damage equal to the number of charges removed to all nearby enemies. Okay, so we just need to hit him each turn. That's not a big deal. Death Knight. I have seen him before. Once. He has some ranged attacks. The Lich. All I saw him do in the previous fight that I saw him was shield the Death Knight, so I don't know that he is a big concern. Skeletal Mages I have seen before, but I have not actually seen what they do because I killed them so fast. Yeah, this is one where Portal is not really going to be very helpful. Actually, I may have spoken too soon. Because if we wedge the portal in a doorway, or probably on the inside of a doorway would be smarter, so that we can be sure we pop out inside the room instead of 50-50 on either side. The portal acts as a vision blocker and a movement blocker, so we would basically be invincible. We could just pop in at the end of the turn, they wouldn't be able to target us, and then pop out next turn and freely do our damage and go back in. Now, it will cost an action point each direction, so that's something to consider. But that does seem a small price to pay. And I think it does make sense to do right off the bat. Or at least on the first turn, but... yeah, let's save 2 action points on the mage for that. We did get an extra action point from Concentration Aura, which is awesome. We can stun somebody, which I guess I will do. Perhaps we will do it on a mage or a Death Knight, since they may have... Actually, everybody in here has ranged attacks except for the Abomination, probably. I assume. I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright, so he's stunned. Why don't we put the portal over here so we can just have access to these guys? Okay, is that blocking movement? It does appear to be. And is it blocking target acquisition? It does appear to be. Excellent. In that case... yeah, we just... I don't know who to focus. Why don't we just focus down the ledge? He seems like a problem child. Do we do double kick or reverberate? I think reverberate. Can't hit 2 of them. Well, I mean, maybe I should wait till next turn and then the AoE on reverberate would be able to hit more than 1. They clump up. I don't know. Oh, also, we could blind. Taking blind enemies. So yeah, we could get 1 extra AP on the paladin and the monk if we blind and then attack. But if I use this turn, I'm not going to be able to attack again with the monk. I should have done that first. My bad. So we'll do that next turn. Getting some good dock on him. Maybe should have turned on Preservation Aura. But maybe we save that for next turn. Don't think that's long enough to hit both of these. I do want to hit him just so he doesn't get his buff. Oh, right, there's 2 bolts now. Ooh, I might be able to kill that guy, though. In fact, I definitely would be able to kill him. Okay, let's do that. Lich down. I did it again. I used all my action points. Oh, why am I stupid? Well, at least only the monk will be attacked, presumably. Say he lost a AP regeneration. I don't like that you have to enter the portals from a particular side. That seems bad. Let's see if we can bring her over here at least. I mean, I guess... No, I can't get back here. Yeah, she'll take a hit, but... At least she's got 5 shield. Everybody's in the aura. I just always forget that it takes an action to go through the portal. Debuff. Whoa, 16 shield. Calm down there, boy. He put Necrotic Bond on me, receiving direct damage, heals the Death Knight for the same amount. So if they hurt the monk, they heal the Death Knight. Got it. Now this portal, is it going to wear out at the end of my turn? Or at the end of their turn, or at the start of my next turn? I'm not sure. I mean, the cooldowns at least count the turn in which you use them as one of the turns, so if it works that way, then we have used 1 turn. I hate that this is always an ambiguity in these games. When does the turn begin and end? My guess is they're going to disappear at the end of our turn, this turn. Either way... Well, I guess not either way. I guess we could sit in here and just accrue action points. That's another way to abuse the portals. In fact, if I just put the paladin here, or the monk, and shield up, that would work. That's not a bad idea, I think. Let's have her hit him so that he doesn't keep getting that buff. And then let's shield ourselves. Well, yeah, we get evasion. Elusiveness. Evading attacks, ignoring the next one instance of direct damage. Okay. That's really good. I thought it was just going to be like a 50% chance to dodge. But it's one guaranteed dodge. Holy tamale. Yeah, I think let's just sit in here. And then we'll come out swinging big time next turn. Ooh, I can sneak out AoEs. That's an option. They are clumped up enough right now. Yeah, I don't think we can resist that. Mage. Yep. I saw it there. Where is it? Show me the money shot. Oh, come on. Alvin could see it. There we go. Oh yeah. And a level up. Momentum. I haven't seen this one. Grants a 25% chance to gain 1 AP at the start of turn? What? Yeah. Please. Well, we see that one more often. I don't know that we have any useful gold at this point. Permanent Game of Bars. Yeah, I guess chance for ultimate charge. And ultimate generation, probably. Okay. We're gonna need to do Firebolt and Zap and some arcane spell next turn to get our full Phoenix Blast damage, which we should be able to do. And we'll have probably 3 key charges ready to go. Try and do Zealous Strikes. the biggest threat, the Abomination or the Death Knight, but... we'll work it out. What did that do? The portal did actually last through their turn. Huh. Oh yeah, we can use the blind and get an extra AP. I don't know what that deathbolt did. Show me the log. There's combat log, by the way. Cast deathbolt. Receive one damage. Oh, it missed because of the evasion, right. Right. Okay, let's stack some vulnerability on it. He's already got 5. Wow. Wow, okay. Let's do exploding kick. Well, first, why don't you punch him, make him a little vulnerable. And then we'll exploding kick. That'll finish off the mage, and... oh, really, 1. What is that? Oh, blind. Blind, right. Dang it, I wasn't paying attention. Did that give us an AP or not? Okay, give it to us now. So you do not get the AP from the item on the attack, on the same attack that applies the blind. Good to know. We can do reverberate again too. Bro. This is pure domination. We basically killed them all with just one character. This turn. Oh, I forgot to turn on Preservation Aura. Dang it. Yeah, it's too late now. Not much more to be done. Our big turn was too big to be contained by the number of enemies available. Two shield generation. Five shield generation. Oh. Oh. Hey, tier 4. I mean, that just increases the burning by 1. Well, 1 per shot. I don't really care about that. Jolt, I don't think I've seen this. 1 action, 1 turn cooldown. Send a surge of lightning through a target, dealing 8 to 18. That's a big range. So, an average of 12. Increase the AP cost of this ability by 1 until end of combat. What? The enemy is killed, reset the AP cost back to 1. That doesn't seem that great. Am I missing something? Like, it's only a 12 damage. What? Oh, well, 13 damage, sorry. 13 damage for one action is not fantastic. And if you don't use it as a killing blow, it gets worse. Yeah, I don't see how that's good. Arcane Shackles, on the other hand, is a 1 action at tier 4. 16 damage AoE with slow. Now that's good. It's obviously not as good at the previous tiers because it costs 2 actions. But, I mean, it is an AoE slow. Doesn't really do much in the way of damage. Tier 1, Tier 2, it does okay. Tier 3, pretty good. Tier 4, quite decent. And more importantly, 1 action. Since we're almost through the run, I don't think we're gonna get to rank it up at all. So I'll... The tier 4 fireball upgrade is just garbage, though. If I take Arcane Shackles, we're gonna have to swap something out. I don't want to get rid of Firebolt or Zap. Arcane Blades... Maybe. Maybe. Pyroclasm, definitely no. Arcane Shield, no. Yeah, I don't know. I think... If anything, we're going to swap it out for Arcane Blades. Okay, let's do it. Can you swap out an ultimate? Obviously I don't want to do that, but no, you can't. Just curious. Okay, Monk, we got Transcending Light is new. Tier 4 for 2 actions. Emit Heavenly Light, blessing nearby allies with 16 shield and removing 2 debuffs? Additionally, blind all nearby enemies. Oh my god. That is so good for us right now. Unfortunately, the blind does not apply until tier 3. But holy crap, that's good. 16 shield and removes 2 debuffs and blinds. Bro. I love it. So we're probably gonna only be able to use it at tier 1, which is all nearby allies get 10 shield, which is not bad. It's basically just a slightly worse version of Arcane Shield, though. Because it's a 3-turn cooldown instead of a 2-turn. Otherwise, the same. Well, it's tier 2 Arcane Shield, to be fair. Yeah. It's not great until tier 3. What's the other options? Iron Fists. The final boss does have shield sometimes. In fact, his minions also have a shield buff. So Iron Fists could be decent in the final battle. $15 damage for 2 actions. I feel like we're already going to be pretty busy using Reverberate and Exploding Kick, though, and Spirit Punch for the vulnerable. I don't know. I definitely don't care about 2 thorns on Turtle Shell. I haven't even used Turtle Shell in a long time. I mean, Iron Fists would definitely be good to have for the final fight. Otherwise, I would absolutely take Transcending Light if this was going to continue past the final fight. Like, heck yes. I would get that to tier 4. Absolutely. Well, actually, I might stop at tier 3. But since we're not going to be able to get it to tier 3... I mean, it's still 10 Team Shield. I might need that at some point. I'm gonna take it. Okay, Paladin. Guardian Angel is new. We have got... Taunt all nearby enemies and gain 14 shield and 5 thorns for the rest of the turn. And 5 ultimate charge when attacked. For 1 action. 14 shield and 5 thorns for 1 and taunt. AoE taunt. For what? That's crazy. That's insane. Tier 1, it's 6 shield, 2 thorns, no taunt. Which is significantly less crazy. Like, ridiculously less crazy, but... yeah, not even really good. Honestly. At tier 2, I'd say it's good. Tier 3, it's incredible, because now it's an AoE taunt. And tier 4, it's just crazy. It's insane. Well... I mean, he could use another shield ability. Because this one's a 2-turn cooldown. I definitely would not mind having another shield ability. I also wouldn't mind upgrading Zealous Strikes. Let's get it. Feels wrong to pass up such a fantastic ability, even if we're not going to be able to put it to proper use. 5 shield generation at the cost of movement. The monk has a ton of movement. But what would we be replacing it with? Yeah, I think replacing Wrathful Ring with that makes sense. Especially... Boy. I forgot about that thing, but I'm glad we got Transcending Light now because it is 16 shield for the whole team. Oh my god, her Windwalker is 20 shield. I can't believe we never got that to tier 4, dude. Oh. It would be for the whole team. It hurts. It hurts. Okay, 5 ultimate charge when attacked. Another 2 shield generation. Don't mind if I do. 22 shield now. Do we want to put any of that on the Paladin instead? No, I don't think so. Honestly, putting it on the Wizard wouldn't be the worst idea. Because this is gain 4 shield per nearby enemy, and it would increase. So that's, you know, going to apply multiple times. Yeah, it would have made more sense if we had the Arcane Blades upgraded to where you get shield per enemy hit. As it is, I'm probably not going to be teleporting into enemies. But if you had a melee build for your wizard, then actually the World Stone would make a whole lot of sense because you're teleporting, so you don't even care about how much movement you have. Yeah, that would be crazy. I really want to try a build like that. I gotta buy this game, man. Okay. I think that was everything, right? We don't have any trinkets. We do. Equal to your thorns. None of us have thorns, though. Oh, he doesn't have an amulet on. What the hell? How did that happen? We don't have an amulet. What? Okay, yeah, I don't think I even have any abilities that add thorns. I think I would prefer to have more AP on the wizard now that he's got all these abilities. Well, the last 3 are not often used. Actually, I guess we do use the portal pretty often now. Every 4 turns. Probably. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe he should have it, actually. Okay, boss time. Nothing around here. Bunch of empty space. Okay, so we have Scorn, the Bandit King. He is a cowardly leader, so he takes... I don't know how this makes sense, but he takes less damage the more the more allies he has. So it's easier to kill him once his allies are dead. He has elite resolve of 4, so it's going to be very hard to stun him. He has little minion boys here, the duelists, do a little bit extra damage while above 75% health. I don't know why one of these is an affix and the other is a status effect. I also don't know if they're both, if they're stacking. Doesn't look like they are. So just a bug there, I guess. There are a couple of bandit marksmen, except they're actually markswomen. And that's all for now. He is going to summon more guys like all of the elites do. And I'm thinking this platform with stairs on either side is a very easy way to control who can attack and win. And it looks like both the paladin and the monk got an extra AP. Awesome. I can also use the portal to take us up and down from there, which could be very useful. So we're just gonna hit this marksman hard, get everybody up here, and none of these guys should be able to reach us the first turn. Apparently we cannot get by her. I do want to use Reverberate as much as possible, because it becomes so much more powerful. Can you make it there? You can. Okay. Let's switch to Perseverance so that we can regen some health here. Give her the old Spirit Punch. Do Reverberate just to get that increasing in power. We could do Zealous Strikes. Probably wait till next turn for the AoE. Yeah, why don't we do Zealous Strikes while we got Preservation Aura up. Get him a bunch of health. 2, 4, 6. So he's close to full now. And that finished her off. We're just gonna hit this guy. Not bad. I wasn't paying attention whether we got health for that. We should have. Okay. Pretty sure the archer's not going to have enough range to hit us, so we should be good. The Bandit King does throw bombs, though, so it would behoove us to spread out. Everybody in the aura? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's not concentration, and I can't switch back till next turn. Okay. Okay, he's just gonna summon goons. That's just more duelists. He's going to sharpen blades, which increases his damage, and he's going to put a shield on. And he's going to run an alarming distance. So all of these guys have a shield. Which is why Iron Fist would have been a pretty good option for this fight. But with that item, adding 5 extra block to, I think we made the right choice. So Sharpened Blades increases the damage by 2, and it is permanent. Deflection gives him 15 shield and 2 thorns. I think the thorns are permanent. I'm not sure. Might just be for 2 turns. And it's going to have a next turn too, so I suppose it'll be 4 thorns and 15 shield next turn. I assume the shield goes away at the end of the turn, like all other shields do. I think all other shields do. So he's going for the monk, so we can easily block him by just moving a paladin to the top of the stairs here to prevent him from getting to her. He probably will throw a bomb. This archer's also going for the monk. I don't know if she's going to be able to get in range. Then these 2 guys are going for the mage. That one's not going to make it there. This one will if I don't move him back, which I could. And this guy who's going for the paladin will definitely not make it if I move him over here. So, we are looking to be in pretty good shape. I also can slow, which I guess I will do. Is almost twice as much. So why not? Well, I guess one reason why not would be that if I do Arcane first, I'll get 1 more to my damage buff. But there's not going to be much point in doing a second AoE since that guy's going to die from the first one. Why did that make him vulnerable? Oh, is that one of my items when I break a shield? Yep, form vulnerable when destroying a shield. Ooh, that one's gonna be very nice. That's also on the monk. I would like to purge the boss. I don't know if that's gonna remove his damage buff or his shield. find out. Looks like the damage buff. Alright. I would have preferred the shield, so that he stopped getting thorns. Also, it doesn't appear that I got health from Preservation Aura. That's a little upsetting. She doesn't have a ton of movement anymore, so I'm not sure that she can get down there and hit him and get back to safety. I mean, we could use Windwalker to do it, but that would be a waste. Yeah, I suppose the smartest move would be to just save our AP. Okay. We'll do that. Actually, if he's gonna throw a bomb, maybe I should use Transcending Light. Yeah, just in case. Close as the archer. I mean, we should have plenty of shield anyway. I guess I'll just stay here. Let's switch the pally to concentration. And we should have lots of AP to spend next turn. Evasion. We didn't throw a bomb. Crap. What a waste. He is going after the paladin, so I can easily block him again. He still just has 2 thorns, so... Okay, so it's gain 2 thorns, and then at the start of your turn is only for the shield. Gotcha. We still don't know if the thorns is going to be permanent or not. I mean, I would like to clear out lagoons for... actually... I mean, I could portal down there. Or I can just keep AoEing them from up here. Minus 2 to 2 damage. Okay. Well, either way we need to do something because the Pally's all full up on AP. Actually, he can do ranged AoEs, right? Not very ranged. This one is. Might be able to hit those two guys with it. I can definitely hit these two guys with it. And they no longer have shields. I'm pretty sure the archer's going to be in range to shoot us. I think it probably would make sense to do a portal now. Probably gonna have to enter it from the bottom. Let's go with there and here. Unfortunately, going through it is going to mean that I don't have enough for arcane shackles, but... Ooh. I have enough for Phoenix Blast right now. Ooh. I'm gonna send her through. And I'm going to send him through. And I'm going to switch us to Preservation. And we are going to blind some people. Oh no, she can't hit more than one. That sucks. Alright, punch her, make her vulnerable. What is this going to do? Like this. Give her a Key Blast as well, because otherwise we're going to hit max on that. Do another attack after the exploding kick. In fact, I need 2 more attacks after the exploding kick. Let's reverberate on her. Move over so she can get the exploding kick here. Key Blast should count as an attack, which will get her an action point back, because he's blind. Nice. She can move away. Paladin. You do... Holy Wrath, I guess. Should do a pinch of math. Nice, so he got his action point as well. And we can finish him off with that. Then we can do Holy Wrath on these two. has 1 point if we want to send him through the portal, although we don't actually need to. So these guys aren't going to reach him, and the boss is going after the paladin. So we could just arcane shackles these guys. Not sure how much that's going to do for 7. Not enough to kill him. I could kill this guy since he has 4 vulnerable. And I do have Phoenix Blast. It's only gonna do 10. Huh. Well, how about this thing? We'll kill him. We'll hit this guy. I've already got 21 shield from the monk doing damage. So his thorns is not a concern. And then we will Phoenix Blast for 15. Do wish I'd been in the preservation order for that. But there you go. So he will run over here, and then we will go back through the portal. Be on that side for it. Probably gonna throw the bomb this time, isn't he? Well, if he does, we're just gonna eat it. Even if he changed his mind and went after the mage, he's got 19 shield. I don't think he will. Got television. He didn't do anything. He did jack. Jack diddly. Okay, so we need to build up our ultimate charge on the mage again. Really? Okay. Oh, he's going after the mage. That's weird. Wish I had ever so slightly more range. So if I go down there, I'm going to be able to make it like back up to here, which I guess is far enough. Well, in that case, his thorns are gone, so they are not permanent. They are also for just 2 turns. He does have elusiveness. So I guess let's open up with kick. First one misses, second one does not. Give him a punch. And bring it in. Or the Zealous Strikes, I suppose. Oh, actually, we're at full health. Save that then. Give him one of those. Now we got the ultimate, so we can lend our AP to the mage or the monk if we would like. Monk's got everything on cooldown at the moment. Mage, on the other hand, is ready to go. Let's do a zap. I suppose I can teleport if I need to. Oh, I can also slow him. Getting some damage done. Yeah, why don't we slow? Since I need to use an arcane spell anyway. So now take 5 meters of his move speed, which means we will be perfectly safe up here. Especially if I get in his way. And let's go to concentration. Portal should be going away at the end of his turn. He is summoning shadow clones. If they do damage, it heals the Bandit King. But they're not going to do damage. Because we're going to reverberate all over them. Which, conveniently, does 9 minimum damage, which is perfect. Now, question is... Actually, no, we want to get rid of these guys first because it reduces the damage on him when they're alive. Still focused on the mage. I'm going to switch from shield to the paladin just so that we all have some. This guy. Wish that one were closer, but he's not. This is going to reset my damage multiplier, my damage buff thing. I'm still out of range. Oh wow. Or is it less than last time? And that also has exactly the right minimum. Excellent. Okay, so next turn we should be able to use Firebolt, Zap, and whatever arcane spell and get up to a 3 damage bonus, and then do our ultimate. We'll have lots of key charge built up as well. Guess I could do that, but it doesn't seem running that far. Alright, so now we all have a little bit of shield. Monk's got a whole lot of shield for some reason. I don't even know why. I guess from the reverberate, but still, it's 24. I don't know. Let's block him from getting to the mage. Oh, we need to spend some actions on the paladin. We can also use the blind to get to another action on our monk and mage next turn. I forgot I moved that. No. Monk and paladin, yeah. Next turn. An action point, so I guess we'll use the AoE on him. That's close enough, okay. Next turn, which I do believe will be his last. Come on, dude. Stop making him so far away. That's a pain. Range is so short. See, now he's got damage reduction of 5. One of these frickin' losers. Absolute goobers. Wish she had reverberate. I don't think it would have enough range to take out both of those either. Anyway, though. Huh. We can pyroclast those two. He has decided to go for the monk. Might even be able to get all 3 of them. If I am so lucky. Nope. That sucks. Let's get rid of those 2. You're kidding. No, dude. Come on. That is big enough. Okay. Do that. Technically it could be, but probably not. Okay, I think we're ready to go in on him. Let's switch to Perseverance so we can heal up the mage. Not that it's going to be necessary, but why not? One vulnerable. That's two. I really wish we'd gotten to tear up our Key Blast. Oh yeah, exploded kick. There's another. And that's another action point, which gives us enough for double kick. Which gives us enough for another Key Blast. Alright, you are done. You, my friend, are in the way. And now... Wait, what? Oh, because I used Pyroclasm. Ah. Dang it. I should have used the Zap instead. Well, that kind of sucks. It should have been more, but it's still... gonna be 7 times 5. I mean, I can still Zap. I can even phase shift. For the lols. There we go. Now it's 35. Wait, what? Oh yeah. No, 9 times 5 it should be. What the heck? Doesn't make sense. Oh, because it's also reduced by 2 for these guys. I see. Anyway. Flames to the face. Works every time. 50% chance to get an extra IP? Jeez! Permanently increased damage dealt by 1? Wow. I like momentum. Tenacity gain 2 shield increased by your shield generation at the start of each turn. Dude, she has so much extra shield generation right now. Plus 1 damage. Extra bolt generations, not what I want on him, but it's what we got. Let's open up our chest. Gold. and Leeching Serpent. So none of the enemies dropped gold except for the boss. Interesting. Leeching Serpent rare ring. When attacking a poisoned enemy, heal equal to the amount of poison on them. That would be fantastic for an assassin, which we unfortunately do not have. Also, it's the end of the run, so it doesn't matter to me. I already wishlisted it. Wait, did I not? Okay, so there's the final score. Looks like everybody contributed quite a lot. Wizard and Monk did almost exactly the same damage, 1 point apart. That's insane. Let's see. Monk applied so much shield from her passive ability, also from her active abilities. While the Paladin healed quite a lot. Lots of burn from the Wizard, unsurprisingly. Paladin did less damage, but he did a lot of shielding and a lot of healing. And he gave us a lot of action points, don't forget about that. These guys would not have done as much damage without him. So, we got some more essence. Combustion unlocked for the Wizard. I do not know what that is. Monk has unlocked Dragon Fist. I have not seen that, of course, either, since it has been locked. And Paladin got a ring slot unlocked. That's way better. I guess that's a level 5 thing. And they also got more essence that we can use to buff them up. So that is what the hard difficulty looks like with the Mage, Monk, and Paladin. No new artifacts. Yeah, ring slot at level 5. We see other stuff. Oh, we can. Soul shards, trinket slot at level 8. That would be nice. And then we can also spend on... Ooh, 700 for another point of damage. Harsh. Anyway. That's the Forsworn Demo. I may do another run with the other characters, the Knight and the Assassin, because the Assassin, let me tell you, is a real good time if you get the right abilities on him. Whew. Some of those turns, man, they were a thing of beauty. But for now, that is all. Farewell.